live. When you press play in the intro.
Okay, record. And then play the intro.
Yep, and then
cut to you
yes,
on
sir.
one, right? All right.
It's easy. Speak easy, baby.
What up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Easy, and we are live from the MyBookie Studios and producer booth. We have a rookie, my man Mike. Mike, go ahead and cut. Oh, we'll be patient here. Are you good to cut yourself? You know how to do that? Or?
It is not here. There it is. You minimized it, brother. You minimized it, sir.
I minimized shit. This is
you
Mike.
Minimized it.
Not your last name, because that thing's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I got a long last name, but I love being here, and I'm happy to be on the Speak Easy podcast. Long-time listener, first-time guest.
All right. If you want, you can put it on 2Camp. Guys, I'm coaching Mike.
Yes.
How to do this while also podcasting, and I don't give a fuck because I was doing this shit from my basement. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Fucking 2 weeks ago. So, bam. And now we're in this fancy-ass studio by ourselves. You want to go night-night? You want to go night-night? Anyway. What up, though, ladies and gentlemen? We got a dope-ass show for you today. Obviously, as you guys know, if you don't feel comfortable on cam, Mike, you could just cue me next and then press 3, and it'll just be your boy Easy.
So, you just want to be here?
If you want to be there, be there.
No,
but
you're good,
however
bro.
you're comfortable with.
All right, I'm trying to get this smooth, bro.
You're good. You
got this?
We got a dope ass show for you guys. Obviously, Jake Paul, Ben Askren's happening tomorrow night. Former undefeated. He has 2 losses on his record now. Ben Askren. He lost to first loss ever was to Jorge Masvidal. Yeah, then he lost to Damian Maia shortly after. Mm-hmm. Yes, 2 losses. Basically, one of the most dominant MMA fighters on the planet at one point. I was going to box, YouTube sensation. Is he a sensation? I don't like. I just said that to sound cool on microphone. Jake Paul is going to happen tomorrow night. And before all that even started, Jake Paul got in a little squabble with my man Anthony Prettyboy Taylor, a Bellator fighter. He called him out on Twitter. Shit went down. He said, "Yo, let's meet up at the gym. Let's do it." And it happened.
Yeah.
Now, there's quarreling stories on what happened that day, who won the fight and how it went. Luis Pena, he was on Ultimate Fighter. He's a UFC lightweight. He was there. Obviously, our boy Anthony Taylor, who we're talking to tonight, was there. They have differing story than Jake Paul's. Jake Paul said that he whooped his ass, which obviously you assume he's going to say.
Yeah.
Taylor and Pena, which are 2 accounts, 2 versus 1. 2 is greater than 1, if you guys don't know that. Said it went opposite. But we'll get the details tonight and hopefully some picks and what to watch out for. I'm curious if because he was in there with Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Jake Paul's a bigger guy, though, too. I want to see if he's going to pick against the boy or if he thinks he can actually beat Ben. I'm curious to see what this guy says, and we're going to learn a little bit about him. Mike, if you want to, if you look to your left, you can see some YouTube comments.
Sir.
So if you want to entertain yourself with some of those every once in a while. What up, though, Jimmy? What up, though, man? Jay Killian.
Yo, the boy Easy looking fresh. He's rocking that beautiful Kobe Bryant Dodgers jersey. You guys remember when Kobe played for the Dodgers, right?
Yes. He's a Dodger all-time great, man.
All-time Dodgers great as well.
8 in the front, 24 in the back. This bitch is hard. I'm about to do right now, guys, I'm sorry. We are completely live, so I'm sharing this live stream from my motherfucking to Wilbur Sports, so everybody can see. We're competing with Bellator right now, by the way.
Wow.
Yeah, Bellator's live on YouTube.
That is some tough competition.
I didn't know they were still doing that. That's a thing right now.
Wow, Bellator fighting, especially today, that's very strange.
I think they do. I think it's a normal thing.
Yeah. Well, you can't compete with UFC because when they're doing fight nights, it's a wrap.
Hey, anybody who's on the live stream right now for Facebook, if you guys could do me a favor real quick, can you drop a like?
Hey, what's up, Jimmy?
It helps the algorithm. I'll do the same for you, but just to get some people in this motherfucker. And sorry, guys, we're just cooking up. We are live. I'm sharing. Is this gonna let me do it? It's not gonna let me do this.
It's not letting you share it. All right, finally you got it, man. Let's go.
I got it. In the meantime, Jimmy Habini time. While we're waiting on my man Anthony Prettyboy Taylor, I do want to talk some Detroit Lions. I want to talk some NFL draft. Luckily, Mike, you watched both those things, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
You're a football guy?
Oh, the big football guy.
All right, so because as Lion fans, obviously, we're kind of like, I mean, if we're keeping it a buck, we suck, right?
Yeah.
You have a second favorite team, correct?
Yeah.
Who is it?
It was the Seattle Seahawks, but my second team is now the Buffalo Bills because I bandwagon. But
it's okay.
I got what I call a playoff team, right? I don't care what the Buffalo Bills do. I'm invested in the Lions. But if Josh Allen is throwing in the playoffs, I'm cheering for him.
Look, you touched on something I wanted to speak on just because you said it. When people do like the fucking the bandwagon fan thing, that's how you become fans of teams.
Yeah.
You don't just like wake up like, oh, I'm a fan of this. Like, you're not born a fan. You see something you admire.
Yes.
You follow it or you enjoy watching it, and that's how you become a fan. There's no bandwagon in it. There is, because I do attack bandwagon fans sometimes. I used to, but then I realized like, yo, that's how you become a fan of something, right? But I think so I have like 3. 2. I got 3 for real, but 2 that are for real. I like the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah.
And I like the Steelers. The Steelers, because when I very first started watching football, is Jerome Bettis, the Super Bowl here in Detroit. He was a Detroit kid. That was obviously dope as fuck. The Steelers were dope, and they won the Super Bowl that year. Other than that, it was the Seattle Seahawks because the Legion of Boom and Russell Wilson were so entertaining to watch, man. I'm sure that's why you were a fan, right?
Yeah, I love Russell Wilson, and just to see what he can do consistently, he's just an incredible quarterback. And, like, you got a lot of mobile quarterbacks, a lot of elusive guys, but Russell Wilson was that first really... And I'm not going to say he was the first mobile quarterback who could do stuff like that, but he was the first in my generation and when I started watching. So I've loved him. But here's how I feel about bandwagon fans, though, is like my boy Justin, he lives out in Brooklyn, right?
Yeah.
And he's a fan of the Cowboys, the Yankees, the Celtics.
What the fuck is going on there, Justin?
I forget what his college team was, but I used to give him crap about it. I'm like, dude, okay, I get it. You live in New York. Pick your New York teams. Be a Knicks fan. Be a Nets fan. But no, he's like, oh no, the Celtics, the Nets weren't in Brooklyn when I became a fan, so I just decided Boston. I'm like, dude, you got the Knicks and the Nets. But I feel like, yeah, you got to become a fan, but I think there's also that aspect of becoming a fan for the right reasons and the wrong reasons. Like, you can fall in love with a player, but if you're just falling in love with success, I feel like that's a little different.
Yeah. Yeah. And we'll keep it and keep an eye on the screen where you'll see, because you'll see Anthony when he comes in.
Yeah, I keep checking it.
My man Jimmy said only attack bandwagon fans during big games, Super Bowl, World Series, etc.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
Then again, like, I don't like when people are like, oh, people only come to Comerica Park when the Tigers are good.
Yeah, what the fuck? Watch? Yeah, I'm not going to watch a garbage team. Like, yes.
Dude, I'm going to pay $80 for good seats, $40 for parking, and $50 for food when we're good. I'm not going to watch Casey Mize. Yeah.
That shit costs money. That's what people don't... Yeah. Factor that in. I'm not spending money on that bet. All right, the Lions, I'll fully admit, I'm a fucking former season ticket holder. That's why I'm so passionate with some...
I love the Lions.
What feels like hatred to sometimes. Some people might call me like... whatever names. I'm not going to name drop. But, yeah. But, so I believe we have a graphic there. If you're comfortable enough to pull it up.
Yeah.
Mel Kiper had a mock draft 4.0.
Yes.
He had our Detroit Lions taking Jamar Chase. Wide receiver out of LSU. If you go ahead and put that in the screen. This has been touched on before with other Detroit YouTubers. But we touched on it on our show daily on The Hook. If you guys don't know already, on Woodward Sports, we're live from 3 to 5 every single day, Monday through Friday, with former Detroit Red Wing, 4-time Stanley Cup champion Darren McCarty, Tom Masway, and the beautiful Pilar Lastra. I feel like...
And your boy, Speak Easy.
Easy, baby. Fish and Luke. But these... So listed, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account. No, but for real, these are the number one wide receivers taken off the board in the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drafts. Is there a name on there that's world beater?
No.
You looking at it?
I'm saying Amari Cooper is great, but he's had such an up and down career with injuries. I wouldn't say that the pick was worth it on it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
How sexy of a pick did Jamar Chase look like before seeing this list? Be honest.
Oh, man, it looked real nice.
I thought the same thing. I thought the same shit. I'm like, shit, dog.
Yeah.
Whatever we do is going to be a good player. But then I pulled this list up, and I was like, fuck that.
They're all, okay, first of all, you got to look at some of these drafts. First off the board, for example, Marquise Brown was like pick number 28. Corey Davis was like pick 5. So you also got to take that into account. It's a later first-round pick, and all of these guys are still solid options.
Yeah.
But they're not, like, I'm not breaking an appointment to watch DJ Moore or Corey Coleman. Oh, God, Corey Coleman.
The other thing, too, not even in the league anymore. The other thing, too, with that is, like, it's not even just, like, breaking the appointment. It's, like, does it equate to wins? And it hasn't. You look at every single one of these guys. Amari Cooper traded for another first-round pick and then paid a fuck ton of money. Does it equate to wins for the Cowboys?
No. But you got to take into account that whole system in Dallas is broken right now. Like, you can't blame Amari on the fact that...
there was a system in place before then, and then he was in another system with another team. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, he didn't pan out like we thought he would.
And then you also... I can't believe my man Benjamin Foe Shout out to Benjamin Foe. My man, he loves boxing. I try to get him on UFC. He's pumped to watch Jake Paul tomorrow, man. He was talking about it during the hook. He's talking about it now. That's what's up, man. I respect that. We definitely gonna get into that too once Anthony gets on. But back to the lecture at hand. What up, though, Joey? 2 times. What the fuck was I saying? Oh, wide receivers don't equate wins. Even when you look at the top wide receivers in the game right now, and I'll pull it up on my screen. I don't know if you have it on your. You won't have it on yours. I'm sorry.
No. But
I'll read it off to you. And
yes.
This is by. Should I go by list of total yards, total touchdowns, or catches? Like what's fair to like categorize this by?
Man, that is tough because catches just means you're getting the volume.
Yeah.
Which means you're.
And those could be like bubble screens.
Option number 1 mostly Michael Thomas.
I'm gonna go yards.
Yeah, go yards.
Yards,
because at the end of the day, it's about getting the yards.
All right. So I'll be wrong on this first one though, but so I'm gonna go. We'll go 1 through 10. 1 through 5 is if it's running long.
Yep.
Number 1, Stephon Diggs with 1,500 yards. Bills made the playoffs. They got a squad. They don't have a run game.
No.
That was crazy. I watched 2 playoff games where they ran the ball, I think a total of 14 times, and the leading rusher both times were the quarterback. Fucking, what's his
Josh
dick?
Allen.
Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Yo, why isn't there more talent on that team? They have a rookie quarterback. They need to. I don't know what's going on there in Buffalo. I mean, they went playoffs. They're doing pretty well.
It's just one of those things where they addressed everything but that one need.
Yeah.
And ever since the Marshawn Lynch trade, and they had Reggie Bush for a second there, but ever since that, they haven't had that stalwart running back that they need.
Yeah.
And you saw that. That's why they weren't in the Super Bowl, because they were forced to run the ball and they just couldn't get the ball off.
Shout out to Benjamin Fall once more. He said, big boxing fan, ready for Javante, the latest SmackDown on June 26th. Bro, I thought Javante was going to jail for a minute. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that guy. He's tripping. Always doing something crazy. Javante Davis is what I'm talking about. All right, so Stephon Diggs, number 1 wide receiver by yards in the league. Yes, his team made the playoffs. Number 2, DeAndre Hopkins. Arguably, in my opinion, I think he's the best wide receiver in the league. Team, no playoffs. Justin Jefferson, dog-ass receiver. Yeah. Team, no playoffs. Devontae Adams, dog-ass receiver. Team playoffs, but he's also playing with one of the best quarterbacks, in my opinion, of all time. I think Aaron Rodgers is a fucking beast. I know he plays for the Green Bay Packers, but I mean, greatness is greatness. Calvin Ridley after that, no playoffs. DK Metcalf, playoffs, didn't really do much. Tyreek Hill, obviously part of the Kansas City Chiefs, explosive offense.
I don't know how I feel about this comparison of looking at the yards and looking at playoffs, because we
Well,
can't use that because like, we were just
you.
talking about it. Calvin Johnson.
But these are just. I did it to like pull up like top wide receivers and see if their production or just having a top wide receiver equates to playoff berths or win.
Well, you need that. You need the team around them. The reason that a lot of these guys, like the Packers, always struggled defensively, and that's why they weren't able to capitalize. Devontae Adams would routinely put up. He had some ridiculous game in the middle of the season. Or this stretch where it's consistent 200-some yard games with multiple touchdowns.
Yeah,
and it's about getting that guy. You need that guy. You need a weapon for your quarterback to throw to, but is it worth that first round pick?
It's
unless
not.
Unless it's a I would say in this year's draft, yes. Because there's a dearth of depth right there.
Wow, you just drop a fucking big word on me, dearth.
Dearth. That means a large amount. That's the college in me, bro.
Hey,
I can't help it.
Anthony shot me a text and said he's ready. Is he on the screen?
I'm not seeing him.
Let me text him real quick.
Yeah,
Did you get
tell
the
him
email?
to call up that number or whatever he's got to do, because I'll queue him up.
All right, so I just turn your notification. Oh, he's calling me right now. Yeah, did I not? My bad. I thought it's at the website too. Yep. The password is the phone number I sent you. You like I got my phone?
Beautiful.
All right, bet.
All right.
That was Anthony Prettyboy Taylor. So we would be joined by the man who sparred Jake Paul heading into the fight with Ben Askren. Benjamin Fall, I'm sure you're excited. Ben, drop some questions, bro.
Yeah.
Drop some good ass boxing questions.
Let's ask this man some questions. He needs to.
For sure.
We need to get him some great stuff.
Keep an eye on him and cue him up to go to the 2 screen.
Yes, sir. That's what I got it queued
Good
up.
shit. Look it. We're training Mikey today. This is his first time ever in the producer booth. So shouts out to Mikey. However you say his last name.
Thank you.
Let's go by the draft positions of these top wide receivers until then, though.
Yeah.
So Stephon Diggs?
Stephon Diggs.
Not a first round pick.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Stephon Diggs was not.
Nope. DeAndre Hopkins? Was he?
I believe he was not.
I don't think he was either. I think he was like second round.
Nope. Yeah, I think he was second.
I'll look it up right now. I'm looking up on my computer. Oh, no, first round. But late, 27th pick in the first round. DeAndre Hopkins was. My point is, and I shouldn't have to stress this because you guys fucking know. Wait till he's on. You'll see him, though. Mm-hmm. He'll pop up, and you'll see the number.
Yep, yeah, I got you.
Yep.
It's not about where they're picked. It's about how they're scouted. And if a guy's going to fall, he's going to fall. It's simple as that.
Shout out to Devin99 in the building, bro. It's been a minute, son.
Like CA3, he was just saying, you can get quality receivers any round. That is totally true. You can find those gems.
Yes.
But I've always said what you need to focus on is your quarterback and your line.
Thank you. And I was going to go into my quarterback tangent, but shortly we will be joined by Anthony Taylor, so I won't even begin that.
Yeah, no, that's all I'm saying, though, is would you trade back and pick a different guy if you had multiple receivers lined up like that? All right, and he's in. All right, I'm going to put him on.
Live.
We live, baby. What up, though, man?
Shit.
What up, man? Hey, I am easy.
I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry.
Sorry, man.
It took so long.
Bro, I'm blessed to have you the night before a big fight with you spent some time in the ring with one of these gentlemen, so I appreciate you and your time.
Give me 1 second.
Go ahead, man. Man.
Put my blinds down so the glare doesn't hit me. And bam, you feel me? A lot better.
What time is it out there right now? Because you're in Cali, right?
It right now it is 5:12.
That shit trips me out, man. Because right now here where I'm at is 8. It's dark. You still like chilling in the light and shit like that.
So wait, where are you? Are you in the studio? What's going on?
Yeah, so we're in the studio. So shouts out to you for coming on, by the way. If you guys don't know, Anthony he's a real one because you came out last minute as fuck. I hit you up today, right? If I'm not mistaken, or last night. I hit you up last night, so you were real one for coming on. But yeah, I need to find a producer at like short time. Mikey, go ahead and cue yourself up. This is Mikey TikTok. He's a former intern, officially working here at Woodward Sports. This is his first time in the producer booth, man. So
what's up, man? How you doing?
We are in the studio here in Detroit.
I'm good, brother.
Birmingham, but no one knows
so
that.
You're a TikTok king, huh? You're a TikTok king?
I mean, yeah.
Well, how many followers you got on TikTok?
Man, let's not worry about that.
Hey, Anthony, let the audience know who you are, because I want to get to the story about, obviously, you and Jake Paul, and I want to know what you got going on, too. Obviously, you fight for Bellator.
Are we live right now?
Yeah, we're live right now, man.
And everything?
Yeah.
So people can actually hear me right now.
Yeah, start flexing so they know it's real. You know what I'm saying?
So what up, everybody? I'm Anthony Prettyboy Taylor, a.k.a. the flamboyant one, a.k.a. the pretty one, a.k.a. the people's champ, a.k.a. the rock of MMA, a.k.a. The rated R superstar, Anthony Prettyboy Taylor. Am I lagging by any chance, or am I good?
It looks like you're lagging at me, but I don't know if my shit's fucked up.
No, it's lagging for me.
It's lagging. If you want, you
it's lagging for me.
You could disconnect and rejoin if you want. If you're like.
Let me go ahead and do that. Let me go ahead and do that.
You good, man? Go ahead. I'm gonna get some questions from the fans ready for in the meantime. Yeah, he was lagging. Is it our system lagging though, or is it?
Dude, everything's frozen right now. You see that?
Yeah, because you were lagging a little bit too.
I don't know what happened. Someone turned off our Wi-Fi.
Yeah, what the fuck's going on right now?
No, this whole thing just broke, dog.
What you mean?
You see, we're like half rendered on that screen.
Yeah. Go. Okay, so there's you.
Yeah, I'm loading back to myself. I'm gonna see if it works now. Yeah, there it is.
So look at.
It's a little better now.
Easy man going Hollywood. Yeah, on that left screen, close out some of those tabs, but make sure you click back to the right.
On the left screen, close up some tabs.
Yes, not the YouTube one, but the ones we don't need. Yeah.
Yeah.
What up, though, Devin? Hey, Devin, you're a real one, man. Yeah, what happened, Devin? Because you told me you got kicked off YouTube. I want to know what happened with that situation. How did that happen? Because you didn't really make. Yeah, how did you get kicked off YouTube? I thought you left me because I wanted to draft Trey Lance or something like that. Bray, that weigh-in video was hilarious. Jake had Optimus Prime as a hype man. So, Mikey, if you're comfortable, I might have you pull that one up, but if not.
With a weigh-in video?
Yeah.
We got that?
We don't have it, but...
No, I'll switch to you. I'll get this up real quick.
Okay. I definitely... Yeah, because I got to see that. Or I could watch it right here.
Yeah, Benjamin was just like, hey, don't tell him calling if we don't need video. Because he's still frozen on my screen as well.
Well, it's going to change once he calls back.
Yeah.
It should. I'm also new to VMix, so this is like a new guy training a new guy. But Yeah, this is the way it goes. Welcome to Woodward Sports, baby. We're a brand new company. Yeah, so the studio that I'm in right now, if you guys don't know, if you haven't subscribed already, this is Woodward Sports Network, downtown Birmingham, My Bookie Studios. You see this big ass? Look at this shit, dog. This shit's fucking legit, son. Look at me. My mom made out the motherfucking basement. But yeah, so we are here. There's 3 shows that go live daily, Monday through Friday. The first one's the Woodward Morning Show. That's Stick. It's Joey and my man Corey. The mid-afternoon show, Sean Belizean and Joyke Bell, obviously very football heavy. I enjoy Sean Belizean.
I love Sean.
I love Sean too. I feel like Sean is like the white older version of me because everything he says I damn near agree on, except for he said something about boxing that didn't agree on. I'm lagging too.
We're all lagging. It's not good right now, bro.
All right, do this. I'm thinking.
All right, looks like Anthony's back.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to put him back on for you. All right.
All right, bet.
Let me see. Oh, just a tiny bit.
Yeah.
But can they hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you fine. It's just like the lag. That's the only thing. But I think it's on our end. But it's okay. We'll power through it. It's honestly, it's just if anybody wants to come rob us, it's just me and Mikey in the studio. So that's why it's like we're like, fuck it, we're just gonna deal with it. Because Mikey don't know what the fuck he's doing anyway.
Damn, I join up on here to help out Easy, and all he does is rag on me about how I learned this 5 minutes ago.
It's not ragging. It's the truth. Anthony,
let me see.
How long you been fighting, and what discipline did you start in?
Man, I ain't started nothing. I was a stripper before I started fighting.
Quit
but
playing.
You know,
for real?
Really?
Dead ass serious. I didn't get into MMA until like 2013. A guy approached me with 24-hour fitness. You know, he was like, "Hey, you ever thought about doing MMA?" I'm like, "What the hell is MMA?" He was like, "Hey, let me show you. Let me show you." So I got into it. At the time I was stripping. I didn't know nothing about MMA, and I was an amateur at the time. And I moved to Los Angeles, met Antonio McKee. I moved in with him. First day I met him, he let me stay with him. And the rest was history.
Has he fought Pitbull yet?
AJ McKee hasn't fought. He will be fighting him soon.
Oh, same last name, different. My bad. That's my bad. Yo, so
I must be lagging that bad because I can literally see myself moving.
Hell yeah. It's all right, man. We'll make it through. All right, because we talked about this earlier. First of all, I'm sorry because I'm everywhere too because of lag. What was the first discipline? You went straight into MMA, or did you start like jiu-jitsu first or boxing first?
I didn't do nothing. I just went straight into MMA. As an amateur, I just, worked on boxing, wrestling. As a kid, I did some boxing classes here and there. Foundation when I turned 18, I did boxing for like 4 months. Left it alone. As a kid, growing up, I was in my 20s. Excuse me.
You're good.
I used to watch Bellator, and I saw Michael Chandler versus what's his name? Brooks. What was the name? Brooks. Last name Brooks, the black guy, and he was the champion. Del Brooks. I don't know if it was Del Brooks, but yeah, man, like basketball and like acting was my passion. MMA just happened to found me. You know what I'm saying? Like I had no intention of fighting. I never heard of MMA before. MMA was fighting. Before I turned pro, I was just stripping. Making money.
That blows my fucking
time.
mind.
Antonio
you were dead ass a stripper for real?
Dead ass is serious. Dead ass a stripper, dog. Like dead ass getting that money. But it was like a Magic Mike type of thing. There was no men. I would never dance in front of men. It was never was my thing.
Hey,
it was just more.
Even if people have problem with it, bro, you got hands. It don't even fucking matter if they have problems with that. You got hands for them.
Yeah. Hey, tell them catch these hands. So, my life just changed overall as a person. I want to thank Antonio McKee because he changed my life. He allowed me to see the world, become globally famous, fighting Ireland, fighting Budapest, fighting England, make connections because of this man and his connection. He opened doors for me to see a lot of things in this lifetime.
That's what's up, man. My bad, because it's delayed, so it looked like you're still talking. That's why I wasn't saying nothing. Yo, all right.
But, you know, if I stop talking, that means we on cue still.
Well, real quick, because I still, the stripper thing blows my fucking mind. What was your stripper name? That's just wild.
Rated R Superstar.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, that's what's up, man.
The Rated R Superstar, baby. Man, my thing is lagging. I can see my soul self lagging itself, but it's cool though. But we're keeping it going because we're rolling with the punches. We rolling.
I'm waiting for the punches to come. I'm gonna start ducking. It's gonna be like about 5 minutes though.
Boop, boop, boop. Right.
Oh, so how long you been at it? That's fucking crazy because you didn't grow up doing any type of discipline and you're a fucking professional at it. That's wild. Are you like naturally like athletic? Because you said you hooped before, right? You played basketball.
Yeah, I played basketball, football, soccer, baseball. I played hockey, rollerblades, stuff like that. I did track. Honestly, I didn't really start learning how to fight till I was 27. I'm 31 years old, so you can kind of see the difference. 27, 31. I didn't really start doing it until I was in 2016. Let's say I didn't turn pro until 2016.
That's crazy, man. So, all right, because you're kind of a good person to ask this question because Jake Paul obviously started fighting later in his career. What's your assessment of his skills after being? First of all, give us the whole story if you can, if you don't mind.
All right. So as far as Jake Paul is not bad for a guy who's been boxing for about 1.5 to 2 years. If you started boxing for about 1.5 to 2 years, what do you think you'll probably be like? You think you'd probably be, oh, we on point. Okay, we on point. So if I give you about 1.5 to 2 years of serious boxing, would you think you'd be decent? Absolutely. Can you hear me, my man? Am I the only one here? Hello? I think I lost you. I can hear you guys in the background.
I'm sorry, Anthony. My bad. I told you.
No worries.
This is Mike's first time in the thing.
All right, no worries. So, like, Jake is not bad for a guy who's picked up boxing seriously for about 1.5 years. Can he fight professionally in a cage? In the ring against professionals his weight class and beat them? No. Can he go to Mexico, win a couple smoker fights? Yeah, possibly. When I sparred, Jake, my intention was to come out there and give him this work because I thought long term. I said, hey, if I work with this guy, this kid, he could potentially bring me back into his camp, help him work with him, help him develop as a boxer, mentally, emotionally, as a fighter overall. Having an MMA fighter and a boxer is totally two different mindsets. So going in there, I thought, all right, let me give him this work. But during the rounds, I got the better of him. I got the best of him. I'm not going to say I beat him up because I didn't beat him up completely, period. I just gave him that work. He got a good couple of shots on me. I give him to him. He was landing a lot of jabs because, you should. If you're like 6'2", I'm 5'6", he's not bad of a fighter for someone who's been doing it for about 1.5 years. Give the man his credit. I give the man his credit. I just don't like how he kind of disrespected me when I made it look good for him, like me being a very established fighter, and I pitied the comments to be like, hey, yo, bro, we were pretty even. We had even exchange, and for me to say that to you, people is going to see that and be like, yo, okay, Anthony said you guys had an even sparring match, so you're actually good because Anthony's a veteran. But now you go on national social media and say, oh, you beat me up. And then you get Luis Pena, who was there, now puts you on blast.
I'm glad he was there.
Stupid.
Yeah, I'm glad he was there.
And now you look stupid because after I try to save you and make you look good to the world, to say, hey, Jake Paul's not bad. This guy can fight. After I praise you to all these people in the world, to people to be like, oh, Jake Paul's actually good. You go ahead and do this behind my back. You disrespect me. So now you look stupid because now you had Luis Pena who was there saying, yo, you actually got your ass beat up by Anthony and Charlie. What are you lying for? It's on video.
What's the weight difference between you two?
I was 190. He was probably like 200.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
And mind you, I fight at 145, 155, right? Do you think me walking out around 190 pounds is me in fight shape or even in shape?
Not at all, bro. It's crazy you fucking cut that much. That blows my mind. You just told me that.
Come on, bro. That's not even me in be shape. Now imagine me at 165 sparring. I'm in shape. I'm in top tier shape. I can go 24 fucking around.
Yeah. Bro, you
know what I'm saying? I'm in shape.
Yeah. Real talk, I mean, you probably know, you've been doing this a while. Bro, keep this shit going, bro, because if he beats Ben, you make you the next fight. Because now, don't let him do this Paulie Malignaggi shit and then Conor never nutted up and actually fought him. Like, we got to make this shit happen, bro, because that's a payday for you, too. Fuck being his kid, beating niggas' ass, get paid for it.
Paper.
Yes.
Bro, man, Ben got 500, I need 700. And I'm going to guarantee you knock your ass out. Facts. And we gonna look so goddamn good. Boy, man, it's going to be over with.
Where do you assess your skills as a boxer, as an MMA fighter, like transitioning to like just boxing as a sport?
I would probably be a B class.
Yeah.
If it was tiers from A, B, C, and D's, I'd say B.
I respect that.
A B minus.
So
a B minus.
Yeah. And Jake's even lower than that, then, because you're coming in out of shape. He's a bigger dude. Been training a whole fucking camp. Okay. I'm just trying to get an idea what Jake said.
Jake's a D. Jake's past the amateurs, so he goes from F to D.
Yeah.
He's a D minus a minus D level fighter, because you haven't fought professionals. And Ben Askren doesn't count. I mean, he counts, but you're most likely going to lose that fight. And he really hasn't fought nobody who has experienced boxers. The guy goes on national social media and says, "Hell, I haven't lost a sparring session yet." But then I'm hearing that you spar Jean Pascal, who's a former world champion, or he was or was not. I'm hearing that you sparred Jay-Leon Love, and you telling me you beat up Jay-Leon Love? You tell me you beat up Jean Pascal? You telling me you beat those guys up, and you saying you never lost a sparring? You're lying, buddy.
Yeah,
you're lying.
That's a great fucking point. I didn't know he said that shit. That's wild for him to say.
Yeah,
he says
I haven't lost a sparring match in a year and a half. And I'm looking at your camp, and it's like, yo, you're bringing in these professional boxers, big guys like Jean Pascal and Jay Leon.
Champions.
And you're telling me champions. And and I respect
at a pro level,
like,
too, not no amateur shit.
Yeah, like Jay Leon might not approve of me or nothing or that, but I respect that, man, because he's a fighter and he's putting out work. You know what I'm saying? And you telling me you beat him up? Hey, man.
Call bullshit.
That you call that cap, because it's like, yo, how you gonna beat up Jay Leon Love and you only been training for about a year and a half? That's cap.
I need a cap. I got no hair.
It's all good, G. It's all good.
So having that experience, rating him a D class, where do you rank Ben Askren? Or don't even rank Ben Askren. What's your prediction for the fight?
I got Ben Askren by a split decision.
You think Jake tires out in like later rounds?
Yeah, Jake will tire out later round. Ben Askren is either going to be a split or unanimous. Ben's just more experienced.
Yeah.
More higher IQ. It's like, come on, bro. You can't tell me a guy who's only been training combat sport
for about a year and a half is going to be the guy who's been training combat sports for 30 fucking years. And I'm going to give you my Denzel Washington voice. You telling me I'm giving you my last dollar right here, right now. Right here, right now.
That's how I feel too, because this is how I've been looking at it. Because obviously, Jake has like knockout power. He has KO power. Obviously, he KO 2 people.
He doesn't. He doesn't. He
Stop.
doesn't.
For real?
I sparred the man. I walked him down 4 rounds. No power. He doesn't
No
have
KO
the
power.
dog in him. No KO power, bro. No KO power. Look, if you did 2 years of serious boxing for 2 years, and some guy from Walmart ran up on you, you telling me you ain't gonna knock him out? And you've been training in the gym for 2 years straight. You telling me you ain't gonna knock him out?
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. Like the people we fought weren't fighters. You know what I'm saying? Like
he fought a jab kid. The guy's probably like the first guy he knocked out was probably like 140 pounds.
Yeah. Well, the second one too. I know Nate Robinson's an athlete, former slam dunk champion. Oh, he used to hoop. You know exactly who he is. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Basketball fights, none of those punches land. Except for you, obviously. But hoopers can't fight, bro. That's my opinion. Like, bro, they look big, they're scary. But every time these motherfuckers knuckle up or get into some shit, not a single damn punch lands.
Man, hey, Nate not a fighter. He's not bred for this shit.
Yeah.
He's bred to carry a ball, pass it, and shoot it, and throw it in the hoop.
Yeah.
That's his bread and butter. This is my bread and butter right here, bruh. Like
Man.
Floyd Mayweather said, if I had the chance to change the world with these 2 hands, I'm going to do it. And I'm doing it too. He don't have knockout power. I felt it. I train
That's
with
crazy.
heavy hitters where I come from. I spar with AJ McKee, Joey Davis, Baby Slice, and Rampage Jackson. You go ahead and spar Rampage Jackson every single day. And you tell me how, you know what I'm saying? And you tell me who hits hard. I know who hits hard. Jake don't have knockout power. That's why I say he don't have dog in him. That's why I say he don't have the dog in him. Because if you was in shape, you'd be trying to knock my ass out and sparring to prove a point. Like, who's this MMA fighter? And I've flown to Miami by myself. Nobody. I called up Louis Pena that day. Hey, Louis, you want to come? You want to corner me in some sparring an hour away from now? All right, cool, man. I met him out there. Came by myself, flown 300,000 plus miles or however far as Miami. Whooped Jake's ass. Came home, smiled. I didn't even post a picture of me smiling because I knew if I would have posted a picture of me smiling next to Jake, people going to think otherwise.
Yeah.
I only have the pictures of me with my serious face. But I got one doing this.
That's the headshot for the acting.
Absolutely.
Bro, because that's some breaking news to me. I didn't know that Jake, in your opinion, Jake Paul doesn't have knockout power. That I already thought Ben was going to win because of the experience. Because you even see guys like Conor McGregor tire out in late rounds. This motherfucker, champion. So that was my thought process of it, is Ben's going to be able to take the punch because he fights. He hasn't been knocked out before. He doesn't have too much damage. And he's going to carry him in the late rounds. Jake's going to tire out. He's going to be like Floyd versus Conor. But you're telling me, on top of that, Jake don't have the power to clean him out in round 1. That's fucking...
No, Jake doesn't have the power. Jake has the power to beat up a guy. Jake has the power. Let me tell you how much power Jake doesn't have. Jake doesn't have enough power to turn on my fucking bathroom light. He doesn't have enough power to turn on my bathroom light, dog. My bathroom light. That's how much power he don't have.
Well, shit, y'all heard it here first. And if you don't know, you want to bet on that fight after hearing these facts, make sure you head over to MyBookie. You got a promo code? MyBookie paying you yet?
Nope, they should.
We gotta link that up. Yeah, we're gonna link that up. Well, so Anthony don't got one. Make sure you guys use code Woodward on mybookie.com. They'll match your whatever the fucking promotion is. Just use Woodward, okay? This is where the studio we in. I just gotta say it, okay? Got plug the fam. But speaking of people with no power, I went at Bruce Lee on the show. I was ridiculed for it because he's fucking Bruce Lee. But after watching Hoist Gracie dominate fucking people bigger than him with jiu-jitsu and knowing Bruce Lee don't grapple, how the fuck can people tell me I'm not gonna call myself a jiu-jitsu practitioner, but I do jiu-jitsu. I weigh a little bit more than Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee's like 128, 140. I'm sorry, RIP. All due respect. Please let people know as a professional fighter that Bruce Lee would get smashed by a fucking a blue belt, a solid blue belt.
Look, check this out, y'all. Y'all don't believe me, but look, man. You see, like, man, I see Antonio spar. Antonio's about 5'8". He's 170 pounds, right? I seen this man turn 240, 50-pound trained professional MMA fighters into pretzels. When I say you guys this, we get it. Bruce Lee was great in cinema martial arts. I get it. But as actual combat and performing these combats on people who are trained professionals, not going to happen, bro. When people are saying Bruce Lee can kill Mike Tyson, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, man.
Mike Tyson wouldn't even feel his punch if he hit him or he kicked him. He's going to shrub that off, brother. And jiu-jitsu guys, Hoist already locked it down.
Thank you.
You saw the first UFC.
Thank you.
Saw the first UFC.
Thank you.
Saw the UFC won. All those karates, jiu-jitsu, Wing Chun, wrestling, Hoist Gracie.
Clean them
Knocked
up.
them all down.
Yes, every single last motherfucking one. Jiu-jitsu. Stop disrespecting jiu-jitsu because you motherfuckers never felt the power of a fucking purple belt.
Now, only person who I tell you this, who would give Bruce Lee an ass whooping if it came down to it right now, like Jean Van Damme, whatever if I say his name, because he actually competed.
Yes,
he actually competed. He's the only person I say is the truth. He competed martial arts in karate, all that stuff. Bruce Lee never did as in the professional league.
Yeah. We got some
Now,
Bruce Lee fans in the comment section too. They're going crazy.
What they saying? What they saying?
Motherfuckers saying it long enough, but keep it. He never fucking fought professionally. Like people, like he was an actor.
Fight professionally.
Yes, and how can you guys speak on his fighting skills? You never see him in a fight. You never seen him in a real fight. How y'all gonna credit this man with all this shit? You never seen him in a goddamn fight.
It's like saying
Jackie
Chan can beat up. It's like saying Jackie Chan can beat up Conor McGregor. Stop that.
Stop, bro.
Yeah,
stop the cat.
That. You might as well say, time out. You might as well say Jackie Chan can beat up Francis Ngannou. You might as well say Jackie Chan can beat up Francis Ngannou.
Look, guys, and this is a trained professional fighter too on the line. Like this is not like my fucking boy who's just backing me up. This motherfucker fights. He trains. Wait, yeah. Do you have belts? Because you probably do no gi, right?
I don't, bro. I have no gi. I'm a white belt at heart, and I be beating up black belts in the ring, in the cage. So when I go to UFC, I'm gonna be the first white belt ever in the UFC.
For real? What? Wait, actually,
yep.
John Jones got his blue belt though.
Man, John Jones got a purple belt.
Okay. I thought it was blue.
No,
but I mean, you gonna win that one because you probably. But
remember, you gotta understand. He has a wrestling background, so he never really had the jiu-jitsu. He wrestled a lot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the thing too, man. Bruce Lee didn't grapple, man. He has zero black belts, in fucking anything. Like
So when you look at the UFC fighters, a lot of them don't really trip off blue belts or black belts or white belts going into MMA or in the UFC because they're in the UFC because they either when you hear Daniel Cormier, you don't really hear him talk about I have a white belt, blue belt. He's a wrestler. We know that he's a wrestler. Yeah. Curtis Blades, we don't hear Curtis Blades because we know he's a wrestler. Dustin Poirier and all that. Me, I'm going there. Hey, I ain't got no college accolades. I ain't got no belt in jiu-jitsu. I'm just here to whoop your ass because Antonio McKee told me to.
That's what's up, man. Hey, Mikey, will you play the Bruce Lee thing real quick?
Oh, that easy versus Lee?
Yeah, just because I meant to play it and I forgot to tell you too. It's like 45 seconds, but because this is why I said this is why I'm getting attacked.
Me, do nothing.
I'll restart it.
Shit out of you.
You guys think it's
Are you out of your mind?
He had no belts in anything. He
no respect for Bruce Lee.
Here we go.
Bruce Lee He has no respect for Bruce Lee. How do you even talk to me? How are you even on a sports show?
Bruce Lee's ass.
With
Fun
Bruce
fact.
Lee's ass.
He said he could kick Bruce Lee's ass.
He weighed
Right.
145 pounds. I'd sit on him. He'd do nothing.
He would beat
Let
the
us
living
know
shit out of
who
you.
you guys
Rip
think
his
is
arm
going
off
to
and beat him
win
with it.
My
this
God.
tournament.
Hey.
He had no belts in anything. He self-taught
You
himself
don't need a
everything.
belt.
Head over to Allegiance Gym, and we'll show you why you need some
That
belts.
right,
You can't teach
that
yourself
right
in the
there,
mirror
that
and
right
everything.
there. if
Listen,
he
I'm
throws somebody
self-teaching
with that,
myself some
it's
kung
done.
fu.
Don't make gusto. Everything.
You cut him like
And today's one of
Yeah,
your
man,
favorite
that's-
days.
that's what I'm saying, man.
crazy.
So all right, so how about because I'm not like I'm not professional like you. I just do like the jiu-jitsu and I'll do striking if I'm feeling good or brave enough that day. What about like just your average like just blue belt like dude he just trains like after work. But he's a blue belt. He's gone through the rankings.
Now, depending. If he's a blue belt about to be a purple belt, yeah, it's possible. If you're a seasoned blue belt, different story. Seasoned blue belt to a brand new blue belt are totally two different things. Because a brand new blue belt, they're like the beginning after the beginning stage of the white belt.
Yeah. They're just getting the wrist locks and shit.
They're just exactly, it's like, come on, bro. It's like, I get it. Bruce Lee can beat up white belts. Yes, we know that. We
Yeah.
know that. But when you start like that, the it bands and all that stuff, hey, no disrespect to that stuff. That's TV, man.
Thank you.
But this is real life.
Thank you. That's the thing too. Is like these people argue it like it's facts, but it's like it's literally like some tooth fairy shit, bro. It's fable. Everything you've heard about him, there's, and I feel bad because it actually does feel like super. This does sound mad disrespectful, but like it's also true. We haven't seen none of this shit. We've never seen this dude fight. He was an actor, not a fighter.
The 2-inch punch. The 2-inch
That's
punch.
just dope.
Come
That's
on,
just
bro.
dope.
You ain't knocking me out. You ain't knocking me out though with that. I'll tell you that.
Exactly. Yeah, we watch MMA, UFC. When the fuck you seen that in an actual fight? Hey, hold on. I'm
No,
gonna stand still so
the
you get your
crane
2-inch
kick-
punch in real quick.
The crane kick. Only person who landed crane kick, that Tony La Russa shit don't count. Lyoto Machida did that shit in a real fight. Different story.
People comment and say B water.
Look. This is what happens when you do this. This. You leaving all this. You leaving all this open to get your ass with a right hook.
Thank you.
Left hook.
Yeah.
Thank
You
you.
leaving all. You get
Get
head kick.
swept.
Muay Thai. Head kick.
Exactly. Muay Thai motherfucker will fuck Bruce up. Yeah.
Okay, but we got to think about it on the inverse. So Bruce Lee obviously at the end of the day was an actor, right?
Mm-hmm.
What actor do you guys think could probably make the best jump to MMA in their
Anthony.
current form?
Anthony's an actor,
just
bro.
said.
I'm saying, like, if you're thinking, like,
No, I just said it. Jean
Yeah.
Van Damme.
yeah,
Yeah.
Because
Exactly.
he competed. He had over 25 competitive matches.
he
Yeah.
had experience.
There's a lot of other guys. He had experience.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of guys who actually competed,
Yes.
martial arts wise.
I'm
That
saying-
then
I'm saying no
Jean
experience.
Van Damme would be the only. No experience.
The Rock.
Probably The Rock.
You-
I'm
no,
taking
no,
The
no,
Rock.
Thor.
no. You can say like Michael J. White,
He has experience
Yeah.
though. Right?
but he hasn't competed though.
He said some shit
I
too.
think he did a little bit.
He said he could beat Mike Perry. How you? What did you take on that? Have you met him or trained with him? Because you're out in California.
Mike would be Mike Perry. Michael J. White would be Mike Perry. Michael J. White, you can just tell when someone you can tell the guy's no slouch. The guy, we all know the guy does his stuff. He does his jiu-jitsu, his Muay Thai and all that. He just doesn't compete, and he doesn't need to compete. Why compete if I make about $2 million a movie and you're
Yeah.
over here making 70 just to fight? You guys don't
facts.
pay me enough. You need to pay me my Conor McGregor money if you want me going there. It's like The Rock. Hey, The Rock's a badass, but he can't fight in the cage. This is not his job. This is not what he's done. He's never done this before.
Yeah. Now, speaking on fighters getting paid, and if I'm keeping you too long, man, feel free to let me know. I let you dip, chill, whatever you got.
I gotta go in about 5 minutes, boss.
All right. We'll do this one last one. Then, Mike, will you pull up the John Jones? Because John Jones, obviously, fighter talking about getting paid. We pulled up some numbers. This is John Jones. This is John Jones' top 5 pay-per-view sales. The highest he ever had buys. I'm sorry, 860,000 versus Habib, they're all McGregor, actually. It's kind of crazy. Versus the highest UFC pay-per-view sales in the millions. Do you think John Jones deserves the type of money he's talking about to fight, even though this is a business and like the goal for, for the UFC is to get paid? Obviously put on a show.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You pay the fucking man. Absolutely. Because he's the only one who's talking shit as a light heavyweight. He's the only one who builds the fight. Everybody else is like...
That's facts.
Yeah.
That's facts.
Everybody can barely even talk.
Yeah, you know what? You're
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
That's right. 'Cause, yeah, it's not his fault this shit ain't selling. Because when you think about it, the whole division, no disrespect to him, but like, come on, who the fuck are these guys?
Thiago Santos doesn't even speak English.
Yeah.
Lyoto Machida at the time, did he speak English?
You're the first person to bring that perspective.
Yeah.
You changed my mind completely on this.
I wrote an article on this, and I was saying, look, you're going to say, oh, well, John Jones didn't sell it. Give me a name that, okay, and I wrote this in my article. I said, look, the UFC fights are also about drawing in the casual fan, right? So the casual fan, think about this. Conor McGregor is a name that people want to watch. Regardless of maybe if you're not an MMA fan, you're kind of into it but not, you're going to want to watch Conor McGregor. You see a guy like, John Jones versus whoever, and it's not, in my opinion, going to get the same sales just based off of Conor McGregor being this gigantic figure.
It's like John Jones versus Israel. Guarantees gonna get over. It guarantees it's gonna get over 1.5 million sales. Why? Because Israel is starting to talk shit.
Yes.
He entertains people and he talks. Same thing as when you look at. Same thing when you look at Robert Whittaker. Same thing when you looked at Anderson Silva, George St. Pierre. They talk shit. The Diaz brothers talk shit. How many guys are in, besides the heavyweight division, the lightweight division never talk shit? Because you couldn't. Because you knew you was going to get your ass whooped by John Jones.
Yeah, that is true.
So what was the point? What was the point?
Exactly.
Now, when you go in heavyweight, you had Alistair Overeem with personality. You had Ngannou personality, DC personality. You had Stipe personality. Derek Lewis personality. Curtis Blades personality. Those guys can hold a card on their own and sell.
Yeah.
When you look at the 45 division, you got Max, Brian, Korean, all those guys. The 55 division, Chandler, Tony, they talk shit. They build shit up. But then welterweight division, the Diaz, George St. Pierre, Matt Hughes, those guys, and only time people was getting paid was in the Chuck Liddell era with Chito Ortiz, Chuck Liddell, Anderson Silva at the time, Forrest Griffin, Rampage, and all those guys. They were talking shit. I'm gonna whoop your ass. I'm gonna whoop your ass, and you really couldn't be like, whoa, shit. It's not gonna be a plus 700. It's gonna be a damn near 150 even, because we don't know who the fuck is gonna win. Now you got John Jones. You like, motherfucker plus 140, 114. He's plus 1,400, bro. Get out of here, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? You can't talk shit on that.
Exactly. And he's not only been, honestly, maybe even too dominant for his own sales, but then you're never going to give him the opportunity to get that big money fight and that big grossing fight with the guys you're putting him up against.
He's underrated. Well, he's overly underrated.
Yeah, he's incredible.
Totally underrated. He's totally underrated. Look, he does not deserve. Look, John Jones deserved to be in WWE and make more money. I'm sorry. Go to WWE, John Jones.
No.
If you see this. Make your money.
Stop.
He has. Listen, we're talking about money. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you what Vince McMahon told Mike Tyson. You ready to hear this? Because no one really knows this. You ready? Vince McMahon was like, "Come on, Mike. I'm gonna make you the biggest thing in WWE." And Mike is like, "I don't know. I don't want to do this stuff. It's fake." He's like, "I get it, Mike. Wrestling is fake, but the checks are real."
Facts. That's big facts. Well, shit, man, I appreciate you tapping in, man. Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, hey, thank you guys, man. I always keep it real. I don't lie. I don't need to lie for clout. If you go back on my Instagram in 2020 of January, you'll see me post up a picture of me and Baby Slice trying to fight Paul and Jake and Logan. It's consistent. It's consistent. I have shit that backs it up. You go back in there, you saw me call out Leandro, what's his name from
Barbosa?
the Pitbull Brothers?
Oh.
No, Leandro, who lost to Daniel Caldwell, and I called out Chris Avila. 6 months later, 6 or 5 months later, within that time frame, I fought Chris Avila.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I speak things into existence.
Yeah,
I don't
that's how
need
you
a
gotta be.
lie to build clout.
That's how you gotta be.
I'm an honest guy. If I say I got my ass whooped, I say I got my ass whooped. And I tell people, hey, Jake landed a couple good shots on me. The motherfucker landed a hell of an uppercut on me. I don't need to lie.
Mm-hmm. And that's just one thing I've noticed about you, man. Like, you're just like so upfront about it, and plus you just got the personality to back it up, man. You're like so passionate, and like I can tell you love what you do, man.
And we got his Twitter handle right below him.
Sir.
We want to shout your Instagram real quick. I know it's different. I don't know which one to use.
Anthony _Prettyboy. If you can't find it, just Google me, baby. Anthony _Prettyboy. No, Anthony Prettyboy Taylor. That's all you gotta do.
Facts.
Google me.
Facts.
Hey, if I'm out and the girl's like, "Oh, you cute. What's your name, baby?" You don't need to know my name. Google me, Anthony Prettyboy Taylor.
Yo, that's the ultimate pickup line.
Yeah.
You can say
Yeah.
that's
What's
dope.
your name? I don't want to be with you. You're not my type. You're short. Okay, well, Google me, baby. Anthony Prettyboy Taylor.
That's what's up, man. Well, hey, next time I have you on, it's definitely about to be a lot more planned, a lot more less chaotic. I do appreciate you taking the time and dealing, working with us through, Mikey's cherry getting popped here in the producer booth. But yeah, man, thank you.
Let's do this. Let's do something Monday or something. We can discuss about it all.
Yes. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna reach out to you because we got the panel with I was talking about earlier, the NHL player champion, them dudes. They'd love to talk to you, man. I'd love to present you to them.
Absolutely. And then I'll probably have my promo. What they call it? Promo talking shit video.
Yeah, just promo.
Yeah.
Yes.
My promo video
Look,
of me
get that hype
trying
vid.
to catch. The hype video for
There
me
you
and
go.
Jake Paul Monday. They'll be released Monday.
Send me the takes in the DMs. I'll let you know. Not that one. No, do this. Yeah, send me that.
I got you, my brother.
All right, man.
All right,
Mike.
man.
I'll see
All
you. Go ahead, cue up the one with just me and you, Mike.
Got you.
Shout out to Anthony. Make sure you guys
Yeah.
follow him on Instagram, Twitter.
Great dude.
Dude, he's fucking bro. This is the thing too about him.
Yeah.
The real as fuck. Because I literally hit him up last night. So for him to take the time to do that with us,
Oh yeah.
because Jake, this is a big fucking fight.
It's insane fight.
It's
Yeah.
a big fight. I'm guarantee you, he's gotten so many interview requests for him to say yes to us. Also, let you know, Speakeasy lit. Anthony knew it. He hit the profile. He's seen Kendra Lust, Darius Slade, Kevin Lee. Come on now. If you new here, hit the subscribe button. I know if I upset some people saying I beat Bruce Lee's ass, but I'm just keeping it real. He's an actor, a thespian. He doesn't practice jiu-jitsu. I will choke his ass out.
Hey, baby Hulk's right here. He just said, "What up, Easy?"
Baby Hulk. I planned on sending. Oh, Benjamin, you playing now, bro? He said Easy versus Eric. I don't even want to talk about that.
Oh gosh, no.
That's
Next
straight
subject.
fucking
Next subject.
nightmare fuel, son. Straight, yeah. Next subject on that one. Baby Hulk, man. If I didn't have, I feel bad, Mikey, because I could have you give Baby Hulk a link, but it would be too much, man. You got shit to do, Mikey. We could talk. We have our football discussion, or if you want to wrap this up or take the last couple questions, we can do that too. What do you feel like doing?
Yeah, let's try to wrap it up. See if everybody's got something to say. And
All right, so I'm gonna run through these comments real quick.
yeah,
And we'll, you know what I'm saying, we'll go from there. Fred said he owned Kung Fu schools before acting. Guess what? Not a black belt in Kung Fu.
he owned a school.
Exactly.
Bro, I can own a fucking hospital and know nothing about hospitals.
Thank you. And by the way, too, they're fun videos to watch. If you guys want to see levels of like
And-
expertise, there's people who open up like fake jiu-jitsu gyms and pretend to be black belts,
Yeah.
and then like actual like purple belts will
But
go in there and they'll fucking smash.
I'm
them.
not trying to disrespect Bruce Lee. He would kick me to the curb, man. Like he's look. You got to give some props, and I'm not disrespect. He would actually whip me, because you got to train to at least be able to do that, right? He would whip me, like, because I have no fighting experience, right?
Yeah.
Like But I don't know how he would do. And you heard what Anthony said. He was like, man, he probably wouldn't last. But he's only doing it to sell it and to actually have the good form and the technique on it and to understand what he's doing, as opposed to just, he's not trying to hurt people because it's an act. It's at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But you still gotta be technically skilled. I'm not disrespecting. I'm not like you going, I could beat Bruce Lee's. I'm not gonna say that because I know I couldn't. I'm a realist about it.
Yeah. And I do want to take a step back real quick and apologize because I am talking mad disrespectful.
I'm not. See, that's the thing about me.
Because Lee Bender commented, he said, "You tripping? It's one thing to call someone an actor, doesn't mean that actor wouldn't whoop you up." But here's the difference, though. I trained Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I'm not trying to talk like I'm a hard ass, but when there's a 128-pound person who's not a fighter, who hasn't trained specifically grappling, I'm gonna fucking kill him. He has no chance against me.
I have not fought enough, nor do I know enough to be able to say that. But look, all I'm saying is you can have your opinion. Everyone else in the comments, I would get kicked to the curb by Bruce Lee.
This is not as much like an attack on like Bruce Lee. This is more promotion, I guess, for me. Is like making awareness, which it should be there by now. I don't understand why it's not. Awareness of jiu-jitsu and grappling. Like you look at the champions in the UFC, consistently the grapplers, wrestlers, not so much jiu-jitsu guys, more American wrestling, but jiu-jitsu, the first ever UFC was every single style. All these kung fu comments, all these aikido comments, all these comments about striking disciplines. Guess what? The very first UFC pulled all those guys together. You know who came out on top? Hoist Gracie. And real quick, I do want to flex real quick for the people who said wouldn't whoop me up.
Lee Bender says, how do you think it would come to grappling, though? I trained martial arts for 8 years, and I know.
What do you mean, how do I think it would come to grappling? What do you...
Like, he's saying, like, if you got in a fight with Bruce Lee, how would you know it would go to the ground, basically? Or you would be getting him in the clinch.
Because he weighs 128 pounds, I would grab him with jiu-jitsu experience, take him down, and slice his fucking head off with his arm.
Oh.
That sounds crazy. I got a little crazy right there. I just got a little intense. Lee, have you trained jiu-jitsu? Let me ask you that. Take all that. If you didn't, I would love for this. This would be dope, actually. I'm going to subscribe to you. Hopefully, dude, go to your closest jiu-jitsu gym, set the camera, take all that fighting experience, grab a purple belt, maybe 2-stripe blue belt, spar, if you can. That sounds crazy to demand that of you. But do an MMA sparring session. I just want to see how it goes. But I would chill. a little bit. Mike, I just want to flex. I'm sorry. Will you play the video of me, my boy, the one where I was looking mad thick?
I had to take that one off.
You had to.
That's what was lagging it up. See, yeah, I'll give the viewers a bit of a background about what was going on here. So I called up Adam and he said start deleting it. And remember how I had named that camera Supreme Overlord Speakeasy?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that's what I was clicking on when I closed it. And that's how that happened. So in saving the stream, I killed about 5 minutes of it.
Yeah. Well, guys, I appreciate you for tapping in. This was it's fucking Speakeasy out of Woodward Sports, man. It's so dope either way it goes. Shouts out to Mikey for man, that's producer booth. You got anything else you want to say?
No, hopefully I'll be back on again. More of a conversation. Today it was my introduction not only to the booth but to your show, and it was fun to be on.
For sure. I know everything was kind of chaotic. Where did jiu-jitsu come from? It come from Japan, and then I go to Brazil. I was reading Jimmy's comment. All right, guys. Thank you for watching the Speakeasy Podcast. Oh, fuck. Mike, do you know how to end these things?
I see an end stream button.
Okay. Are we ready to end stream?
End the stream?
He said, love this. Keep it going. I don't know if he means literally right now or like just another time. But we will be back in here. It'll be less chaotic. Mike will be more prepared. Mike may be one of these chairs.
Man, whoa. Easy will be more prepared and have a real producer instead of throwing Mike into the booth within 5 minutes of the interview. But yeah, let's end it on that. How about that, Easy?
You gonna throw that on me? This is supposed to happen yesterday.
Hey, this doesn't say the Speak Mike podcast.
This is supposed to happen yesterday. I got dicked, but I manned up. We took it. I even brought fucking professional MMA fighter to let you people know Bruce Lee don't got it like how you think. It's a tooth fairy thing. All due respect to Bruce Lee. I do apologize to his family and actually to Bruce Lee himself because like that is unfair. He isn't here to defend himself. He is a legend. He put mixed martial arts on the map big time before UFC, yes. But I'm just saying, people who tell me he's going to beat Anderson Silva, pipe down. Because he's not even going to beat, like I said, I'll give him more respect. I'll get a purple belt. But I'm not a purple belt. I'll smash that little motherfucker. All right, Mike, in the street, dog. If I get more disrespectful, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you, everybody. I'm Cut Clips. You guys find them on the Wilbur Sports channel. Deuces. We out. I don't